Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and today I'm going to be bringing you a coaching review slash Overwatch video where we see the first person view of a Grandmaster hit scan. I believe he plays some McCree and some Soldier in this game, and the player's name is AK Frizzle in the game. I asked him what he likes to go by, and he just likes to go by AK, but he's an aspiring Overwatch player who's trying to get onto the scene and get into scrims with pro teams and etc. So I expect this gameplay to be very solid and something for people to learn from. I don't expect there to be a lot of coaching moments because a grandmaster, I expect all the basics to be buttoned up and done well. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is mainly talking about the difference in his play compared to a soldier at a lower level and kind of the game kind of progresses and how it's played at the grandmaster level as opposed to in lower leagues. So it's probably going to be more stuff like that as opposed to coaching because I expect him to be playing very well in grandmaster. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, as always, the first thing we want to look at is the two teams. And it looks like we've got a bunch of solo queue. There's no group going on. And on our team, we've got 1, 2 healers, which is great. And then we've got 1, 2 tanks, which is great. And then our main DPS is actually the person whose point of view we're going to be having. And then we've got the Mei as kind of like our secondary half DPS, half tank that can kind of self sustain and heal. So I think we've got a lot of healing here. Zarya, she recharges her shields and Mercy regenerates health, and Lucio can heal himself, and Mei can heal himself. So what we want to be doing is, making sure we're keeping the McCree alive and keeping the Diva alive, and we should have a comp that's really sustainable on the point. So I like this comp. I think it's a pretty good comp for this map, and it should have a lot of sustain. So let's get into the game and see what's going on here.
You can speed.
Oh, one thing I do want to point out is on this map, you don't want to go up top here through this doorway if you don't have a Lucio. The reason being is a lot of times both teams will go up top, and if one team has a Lucio and one team doesn't, they're going to beat you to that doorway, and they're going to be able to lock you in and win that battle at the choke point. So if you don't have a Lucio speed boosting you there, you probably don't want to go top. You would want to go around bottom and in this case you would want to go to the far right and then flank the point instead of trying to fight this war up high because you're going to lose that battle on the choke point if you don't have a Lucio.
Speeding once we get that. Now. He went mid. Diva.
Guys, on my shield right here.
Okay. That's so we're going to lose the point after the first fight. I think you may have surrendered the high ground a little bit too soon.
Yeah. Oh shit, we have Mercy frozen, easy peasy. Oh,
One thing I do want to talk about is notice how much communication is going on. When you get up to these games at the Grandmaster level, just like if you've seen my other coaching videos in like Gold League and Platinum and Silver, there's basically zero communication. Look at this. Look at this top left how there's always people talking and coordinating and that first push the Lucio's like, okay, I'm speed boosting in 3, 2, 1, and then they all push together, they call out targets, they say diva, so everybody focuses diva. There's so much communication that goes on, and that is something that you'll notice first and foremost in a grandmaster game as opposed to a lower league game.
Oh, the Zen didn't die from my right clicks. I don't know how.
Nice headshot.
Yeah, we didn't really have a whole lot of communication. I think.
Group up main, rush right side, play point. Wait
Group main, I'm almost at Valk or whatever this thing is called now, Res. It's Valkyrie actually.
Alright, speed boosting, 3, 2, 1, go. Go right side.
Okay, so we're going right side, and we got flanked by the diva.
He's gonna get res.
We're target prioritizing the Mercy. That's good.
Yep, point. Zen can die.
You kind of backed yourself into a corner there. I think you could have maybe gone.
Yep, point.
I think you could have maybe gone over here to not back yourself into this corner against Winston, to give yourself some room to maneuver against Winston. That was a minor mistake there, possibly. But I don't think, yeah, he kind of knocked you into there, so.
Zen can die.
And our team wasn't really getting any kills, so I don't think that fight was winnable. They used Tactical Visor and Junkrat Tire, so.
I think our best bet is to go upper left, actually.
So this next fight should be winnable after them kind of emptying the barrel on ultimates there. They used both DPS ultimates.
Speeding in 3, 2, 1. Get this monkey.
Here, I'm gonna walk out.
I died for that.
Alright, so we probably don't want to commit here because we're. Oh, our Mercy res, so we could stay for a little bit longer, but.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, we gotta commit now. Kill the Mercy. Where's the Mercy?
Oh, fucking low there. Jesus.
How did Mercy not die?
Winston's weak.
Winston won, literally won.
This is gonna be a tough duel.
Go.
He's pocketed with a Mercy,
So we can see.
but we're trying to charge our Tactical Visor, so that's not bad to just do a little bit of poke damage and get our ult. We're down D.Va, so we don't want to ult here. Nice tracking. Oh, the D.Va came in and saved Zen.
Oh fuck.
I got
Peek
two
right
picks,
side.
right?
I can
Nose
jump
down
to
at
you.
all.
Peek right side. The left side. Peek left side.
I got 2 still picks. We should be good here, right? We got this.
Alright, so we're way up in the team fight. Their soldier wasted his ultimate
Okay, we're winning.
when he was down in the team fight. That was a mistake by their soldier. So now we have Tactical Visor and they don't.
That's what he had, dude.
They have Diva Bomb, Monkey Ult.
Alright, I want to pause here. This is really good. Whenever you have an opportunity, especially with like a soldier or a Junkrat or something that can utilize this, you want to take this high ground. This is good. Notice how when he had the opportunity and he had the time, he ran up here to the high ground first thing and get this vantage point. That's great. So many in lower leagues, the soldiers will just stand down here and, you know, wait for the enemy team to come through the gate. If you have an opportunity to get high ground, take it.
Mercy out, I think.
Would have been a good wall there.
And Trance, maybe?
Notice how he's not tunnel visioning. His vision is going, you know, he's looking here, and then he looks over here, and then he looks back over here, and then he looks over here. You know, constant sweeping of his whole field of vision, and not tunneling at one certain thing.
Yeah, I think.
See, checks left, checks
And
left,
Trance, maybe?
checks left. Constant view of his surroundings. So that's a good job there. I like that.
If they come through, you can ball on like a
Every
bomb.
fight is last fight, dude.
Nice aim there. Your aim, your long range is very good with soldier.
Leave her. Leave her.
See what they're doing here?
Don't freeze her. Don't touch her.
This is very important. Okay, so people never do this in lower leagues, and teams always do this in higher leagues. When you get D.Va out of mech, don't kill her. If you've already won the team fight, like you notice how the enemy team they've lost their Mercy, they're not going to be pushing anytime soon. This D.Va is alive, don't kill her. You want to wait as long as possible to kill her, because every second you wait is another second that the enemy team has to wait to regroup, and that's extra points that you're getting on the objective. So wait as long as you can to kill her. So this is great what they're doing here.
I'm blocking.
Don't touch her.
85 for vault. They're grouping main right now.
They're coming, man. He rezzed them.
Oh, they res them. Oh, fuck. scored.
I need heals, I need heals, I need heals. Thank you.
They're frozen.
Huge
They're
freeze,
all,
huge freeze, huge freeze.
every single.
Oh shit.
One thing I do want to point out about what his teammate did here.
They're grouping main right now.
They're coming, man.
If you'll notice, one of their teammates says, "I need heals, I need heals, I need heals." That's not optimal. You want to say, like, a lot of times the people aren't going to know your voice, so you need to say, "Heal soldier to your right," or "Heal soldier behind you," so your supports know who you are and where to heal you. If you just say, "I need healing, I need healing, I need healing," your supports are going to be looking around like, what's going on. So, like, if you were already in their field of vision, they would already be healing you. So the fact that you're not getting healed means your support can't see you or doesn't know where you are. So you shouting, "I need heals, I need heals," all that does is make your support like panic and look around and wonder what's going on. So be more precise in your call outs and say, "Soldier needs healing behind you," something like that. That way the Zenyatta can turn around, throw an orb on you, and it's instant success on that without them having to wonder what's going on.
He rezzed them.
Oh, they res them. Oh, fuck.
This is very weak.
What's the Discord?
I need heals, I need heals, I need heals. Thank you.
They're frozen.
Huge
They're
freeze,
all,
huge freeze, huge freeze.
every single.
Oh shit.
This is good. Notice how the ultimate was used. The ultimate was used in a situation where we were going to be able to kill Mercy. As a DPS player, you don't want to use your ultimate if you're not going to kill Mercy. Save it. And, because if you don't kill Mercy, she's just going to res and you wasted your ultimate. So this is really good timing. He has the high ground. He has a good field of view and he has a clear shot at the enemy team's Mercy. So that's a good time to use your ult. And it's also at the start of a team fight. So it can really affect the outcome of the team fight. So this is a high value ultimate right here.
What's the Discord?
I need heals, I need heals, I need heals. Thank you.
They're frozen.
Huge
They're
freeze,
all,
huge freeze, huge freeze.
every single.
Oh shit.
What's the
No,
Discord? What's your
already,
10-1.
Yep, so that ultimate, even though it didn't get a lot of kills, it helped us win that team fight because the Mercy couldn't really do anything. You basically eliminated that Mercy without killing her.
They have to go to point, they have to go to point.
Yeah. Monkey's going in.
Okay, Discorded.
And look right now how we're at 97%. And this is an example of how those little things add up. Earlier, about a minute and a half ago or so, or a minute ago, we staggered that diva for like 15 seconds. So we got so many extra percentages before the enemy team could push again. And now look, it's overtime. So instead of this being like 80% and the enemy team being able to kind of group up and push in, us staggering them for so long that time could have had a massive impact on the outcome of this round.
He fucked up big.
DV Discorded. Holding.
Fire's left side, left side.
Time point. Fucked up. DV Discorded.
Huge wall.
Huge wall! Z9 force! A Z9! It's a popsicle mine!
XQC is a pretty well-known streamer, so he's definitely on the entertaining side to listen to. I think this is really cool. Looking at your ping up on the top right or top left, I mean, seeing that I can see that it's 139. So it's actually impressive that you're able to do well in hit scan. Usually, once that number gets over like 70 or 80, or even like 50 or 60, it can be really tough to hit those shots reliably, especially with McCree. So I think maybe that's why you switched from McCree to Soldier. But yeah, if your ping is over 100, it can be tough to play McCree. So I don't know if that's why you switched, but I think that was a good idea. Let's fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, I think we play count. Let them come
Can I go
in.
Lucio here or stay
Get a
that?
wall. Lucio. I like Lucio. Okay, this is fine. Yeah.
Lucio's really good in King of the Hill.
Just make sure McCree lives on Mercy. Junkrat.
Maybe.
Good job targeting the Mercy. Good job. Oh, you almost got her. That was good. Very nice. Very nice. Now we engage. Get the diva out of mech.
Don't even commit.
Okay, I want to go over this because this was textbook. This was fantastic. This is what you want to be doing in your games. The first thing we do as a team is we find the Mercy and we eliminate her, and then we eliminate the Diva mech. This was absolutely textbook what this team did, and this is what you should be trying to get your teams to do is eliminate the Mercy, and then if there's a Diva mech, eliminate it. So this was absolutely textbook.
Just make sure McCree lives. Oh, Mercy. Junkrat?
As soldier, we took a good vantage point. We got ourselves to a nice perch, so this is perfect. We targeted the Mercy. We got her low.
We have positioning. Nice. Amping. Fight back. Don't even commit. Junkrat on the stairs. He needs to die.
Fuck the Junkrat. Fuck him.
Nice.
Okay, these Junkrat abusers, teabag him.
Help Johnny.
Make him feel bad for being a piece of shit.
I'm sitting when he was there.
Okay, guys, wait, I'm just gonna...
Yo, Jardio, you need to be a little bit more reserved when you're free. You don't have a oh shit button, you know?
McCree on the right.
It
They're all going
sucks.
right.
I'm just trying to help you, man.
It's toxic.
Diva main.
Yep, good job.
Most of all,
Careful for the McCree. Very nice aim. That was good.
Good baby Diva.
I want to point this out because this was good.
most of all.
Okay, now notice how the crosshair placement was always like right here. You want to be right at the very top of the chest or like the chin of the enemy player. This is great crosshair placement, and his aim was very good this whole duel against this McCree. That was great.
Good baby Diva.
Oh, Junk's just skilling shotting us.
Zarya might be close to grab. Mercy on point.
We might want to ult here. Yep, there, good job.
Nice boob. Holy shit.
Notice how he ulted from a flanking position when he could kill the Mercy.
Nice.
Junkrat's still top left.
That was a very good value on the ultimate there.
Junk no tire.
I have Zamber here.
HZ, you might want to get out. You're fine, yeah. XUC.
I got it. I need help in main though.
Alright, so this is probably a fight we're going to lose. So we need to start getting ready to just contest the point as long as we can. Oh, wow, we brought it back. Good plays.
You have no healers right now. Me Mercy come back right now.
Okay, I think this last one was an opportunity for us to move. Let's watch this again. So we did good here. We know we're going to have to contest the point. This was good.
That's very winnable.
Now, I think in this situation, we don't have a Diva mech. I think we should go back and get a better vantage point. We don't really need to contest the point in a super hurry anymore because we got a bunch of kills. So let's get ourselves to a little bit more safety.
You have no healers right now. Me Mercy come back right now.
Especially right now, we've got 27 health. I think it would be best to get out of range to, back up just a little bit and move back here, kind of sprint, run away around a corner so we can duck in and out instead of being a little bit careless with our life here. But not much you could do there.
They don't heal.
Rest in 8 seconds.
Amping.
Diva.
Diva can die.
Getting 99 of it.
Yep. So this is good. He was just trying to contest there to get that percentage up to 99. That was good. And one thing I want to talk about really quick, when this happens, when it's like 90 plus to 0, what you want to do is just save up, combo your ults, win one fight, and the game's over. So there's no reason to like stagger or be selfish and try to be a hero. Just coordinate with your team. Hey guys, let's coordinate our ultimates one time and the game's over. So Very simple. You should always win when you're in this situation.
Every single one of them.
Everything, yeah, everything. Everything? I think he has a tire though, right? Yeah, he has tire again.
He does have tire.
Yeah, they have tire again.
Wait for
and
D.Va,
tire
wait for
behind
D.Va.
him. Tire behind him again, tire behind him again.
Alright, speedy. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, on the right, on the stairs, on the stairs.
Why did we use our healing there?
Again, tire behind him again.
Alright, speedy. 3, 2, 1, go.
I think you used your healing a little too soon. I think you were anticipating a duel with the Zarya maybe, and that's why you. But I think you could have saved it just a little bit longer until it would have been you would have got more value out of it. I don't think you're in danger of dying right here.
Okay, on the right, on the stairs, on the stairs.
We could have ran up here and dropped our healing.
Grab a tire. Zarya one, Zarya one, Zarya one. On your mercy. You still one, yeah.
Mercy, yep, Mercy, go.
I'm your only healer right now.
Okay.
Captain point, Captain point.
Lucio low,
Lucio, yeah. Ice. Amping.
Your ultimate here, I'm a little iffy on. I think this was a little bit risky. Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay. Well, no, okay, this is our Mercy that died. Okay. I thought it was their Mercy that died, so I was like, okay. I'm a little bit iffy on this ult.
Okay. Captain point.
You ulted here, but we can't kill Mercy. Yeah, their Mercy is still alive in the back.
Lucio, yeah. Ice.
So I didn't really like that ultimate.
Zarya
I
point,
think there was an opportunity to get more value out of our ultimate there.
Oh my
Rest
god.
on point.
You might have grab, kill him.
D.Va's on a mercy. Amping.
Man, we're using all of our ults here. We lost Mercy again.
Oh my god. I've just caught cancer.
Yeah, this was a mistake as a team. This was not good. Like, in this situation, we don't have everybody there. We're already up 99 to 34, and we don't have everybody on the point. So there's no reason for us to go all in to contest. Like, it'd be best to just group up and do an organized combination of our ultimates, as I kind of said a couple minutes ago. You can hear our team kind of throwing out ultimates, so I think everybody kind of started to panic and just try to win the game. So that was a little bit uncoordinated here towards the end. See, watch how we're not even grouped up,
Amping.
and our team just starts throwing out ultimates, trying to win this fight for no reason.
Oh my god. I've just caught cancer.
So now we see all that did. We used like 2 or 3 ultimates, and we accomplished nothing. Like, instead, we could have been grouping up like 5 seconds from now, and then going in organized and ulting and winning a team fight. But now the situation is dicey. It's 99 to 34, and if they win 1 or 2 more team fights, they're going to win this round. And we could have prevented that and just grouped up and organized our ultimates and stomped them.
Alright, we
You have like 3 pushes there. Focus on here.
I think you should stay Lucio. You can stay Zen if you want. Yeah, stay. Let's go. Okay, on the right again. Push it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hard on him. I'm gonna go hard. Ready? Going hard.
Zarya no bubble.
Lucio discorded.
You need us, thank you.
D.Va discorded.
Good job noticing the trap.
That was pretty funny. Already discorded.
Okay. Let's get the Mercy. Can we get the Mercy?
Giving us
Oh, we got Lucio. That's good.
Is there another?
Zarya discorded.
Good job.
Kree left side of point.
Kree discorded. Junkrat's coming main. Junkrat's coming main.
I'll have
Mercy
Valkyrie
one.
second.
Mercy 1. Just Mercy.
Slang. Are you telling me she had two mods in 2 fights? Yeah, this game sucks ball sacks.
There you go.
All right, so. All right, Oh, I guess we'll watch the play of the game. It's always fun to see the play of the game. Mercy got it. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so sees his Mercy is like, screw that. No reason to see that. Okay, so a couple things. Watching that, your aim is very good. Your middle to long range aim is very accurate. Your crosshair placement is great. You're aiming at the top of the chest, the bottom of the head. So everything mechanically looked good. Your ultimate timing was really good on like 90% of them. I think one of them was a little questionable, and like you dropped a healing station maybe a little bit too early, but overall you can kind of see how solid a Grandmaster plays. There wasn't a lot of coaching moments where there was like an obvious mistake. And the coordination of the team, constantly talking to each other and calling out targets, and how our team is focusing down one enemy at a time, and then also staggering the diva. That was great because that delays the enemy team from pushing again for like 10 or 15 extra seconds. I thought our team got a little bit unorganized at the end, and it kind of showed because that game got a little bit closer than it should have. I think we could have won that last team fight a little bit sooner if we just waited and comboed. But yeah, overall, very solid play. And I'm actually impressed with how well you can play hit scan at 140 ping. So that was very good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching and have a good day. Peace.